I'm a sucker for a Metroidvania. Although there's definitely a bit of oversaturation in the market these days, some of my all-time favorite games are in the genre. Alongside my love for the OG 2D Metroid games, the likes of Hollow Knight, Dead Cells, and SteamWorld Dig are among my all-time favorites. So despite not knowing a lot about it, I couldn't say no when at Gamescom this year, I was offered the opportunity to play ULTROS, a psychedelic Metroidvania where you wake up stranded on a cosmic uterus holding an ancient demonic being. What a pitch, right? And the developers really weren't underselling it when they called the game psychedelic. In ULTROS, you spend a fair bit of time tending to an ecosystem, and the world is built with that in mind. Luscious environments filled with flora and hostile alien fauna make up the section of the sarcophagus I played. However, everything had that very distinctive kaleidoscopic feel to it. It felt like the equivalent of going through Hollow Knight's green path while being on LSD. The player character OG's neon green visor, half-melted spacesuit, and her bright purple shoes encapsulate that vibrant vibe perfectly. ULTROS' sound design is also excellent. The developers forewent the usual sci-fi sounds generated by synthesizers and instead opted to orchestrate the game's soundtrack with a strong string instrument presence. Additional environmental cues were recorded in Peru and the Amazon, and that attention to detail has really paid off. The combat in ULTROS is as satisfying as I'd hoped for in a Metroidvania like this. It can be a little punishing since you're required to study and learn enemy attacks, dodge them, and retaliate to counter, but ultimately it's extremely satisfying. Alongside finding items designed to help you access new locations in typical Metroidvania fashion, the game has a fully developed skill tree. While the 30 minutes I had with ULTROS was barely enough to scratch the surface, I was already unlocking moves that let me pull off some pretty cool combos and dispatch of an area boss in a way that impressed the devs, or maybe they were just stroking my ego. Upon defeat, enemies drop monster parts, which you can consume for health and XP, which actually turns into a delicate balancing act. There are 4 different types of XP to unlock different skills, each with their own XP bars. If you need to eat food to heal while any one of the bars are full, you'll get healed, but you won't get the XP boost. Conversely, if you want to eat food to gain XP but your health is full, then you may be tempted to wait until a point where you lose a little bit of health before noshing down on some monster bits. ULTROS also has a mechanic that I haven't seen in any other 2D Metroidvanias: gardening. During my adventure, I found some mysterious seeds, and I met a friendly gardener who explained to me the benefits of planting them. So I grew a plant, and it provided me with something edible, which gave me a boost to my XP. According to the devs, you can also use plants to solve puzzles and take on enemies, although I didn't manage to experiment with that in my short time with the game. The other memorable NPC I met was a woman who seemed to be a bit untrustworthy, who will almost definitely play a bigger part later in the game. While my interactions with her were short, she helped me understand the sarcophagus's mysteries a little bit better, and in doing so, fleshed out the strange but interesting story playing out there. With everything I saw during my time with ULTROS, I'm excited. The world, the story, the mechanics, every detail on display left me thinking that we may have something special on our hands. It now joins the esteemed Hollow Knight Silksong as one of my most anticipated Metroidvanias for the foreseeable future. What do you think? Does this psychedelic Metroidvania look like an exciting new entry into the genre? Make sure to let me know in the comments below, like this video, and subscribe to DualShockers for all things Metroidvania.